strange sitting on the couch watching games on Saturday with our schedule being a Thursday night game, but it was some needed time with the injuries that we've suffered. It came at a really good time for us to try to get a few guys that are playing through injury healthy. Obviously, the guys that are out for the year, we know we're going to have to find ways to recover and replace them, but still some guys that were playing that are beat up and trying to utilize that. Disappointing loss at Georgia State, but it's just something we got to learn from and move forward and still control our destiny and have a chance to put a good team on the field on Thursday night to play Lafayette. I think they got a big physical team coming in. It's going to be a huge challenge for us. Billy does a great job with them. Every time we play those guys, it comes down to the wire. It's a last minute game a year ago, and so I would expect this one to be the same. We just got to prepare and really kind of regroup and figure out how this team is going to look moving forward. It's not the same team that we started the season with 19 guys down, but it is what it is, and we want to focus again on what we can be, not what we're not. And I think the kids have had a great outlook. We've had a phenomenal week of practice leading up, and we'll finish up some things the next couple of days as we polish up. But I'm proud of how these guys and how resilient they've been and how positive they've been in the face of a lot of adversity when you consider all that they've been through this year.
All right, thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Luke Matheson. Luke, please go ahead.
Hey, Blake, just there any key guys you're expecting to get back Thursday night?
I think Marcel will be 100% for the first time in a long time. He played at about 90 last game and was not able to finish. So that would be the most significant. We expect to get Jacob Steele back, who's missed the game the other day and missed most of the game before. Those are significant injuries. Obviously, Darian Jackson is back with the team now and able to kind of continue playing, and so those are the most significant. All indications are that Kevin Thurman's going to be able to cast the broken hand up and play at least in a limited role. So every day we kind of find out a little bit more about him.
And what are some of the bigger challenges that Louisiana is going to present?
Well, I just think that what they do and offensively with the size, they've recruited and don't have to go very far to get the size that they're looking for. They're in South Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama, so they're just massive up front, and they've got a really good scheme that ties together run and play action pass with an athletic quarterback that scares you to death if he breaks the pocket. So I just think the balance and just sheer power of what they do coming at you is a huge concern for us, especially with our circumstances. With the injuries that we've taken, we lost both Hunter Morton and Tony Adams for the year over the last week to go with what we'd already lost before. So, I mean, it's a big challenge for us to be able to throw enough bodies at the problem and slow things down.
And on Lane Hatcher, what are some of the things that you like that he's done and maybe some of the things you're helping him tweak on right now?
Well, I like the way he stepped in just personality-wise, and stepping in and leading in the absence of a guy that's – Logan Bonner's been here for a long time, and guys rallied around him. He was just a natural leader, and that's not an easy role to fill for a freshman. So to be able to step in and fill that void as effectively as he has, that's been the main thing. Just he's got a competitive, winning personality about him. But and I think he earned the respect, but just because of his work ethic to begin with. But he's able to get the ball around the guys that he needs to. He's using his weapons really well. He understands what we're good at and where our weapons are, and he's been able to buy time, step up in the pocket, and get the ball to his playmakers, and that's where he's been at his best. In terms of things we're helping him with, just he's taken some sacks that he should be able to throw the ball away. He's struggled at times to work through progressions and decision making, and all those are things that you would think as a freshman would be difficult. So we get as many reps and teach as well as we can, and he's getting better, on a weekly basis at those things. And obviously, we want to avoid every turnover we can. And unfortunately, he's had one in every game that he's played.